We are now going to dive into the newest music from Duncan and his album Nexus that he did with Craig Else. You chose Up, Down, Inside Out. Why did this song make the list?
Well, I like all the instrumentation on this. Really
There's a
great.
there's a lot going on. It's
Yeah.
great.
And, I've been talking a lot and I've been learning a lot about listening to more acoustic instruments, right? And there's some of that going on here, and I really like it. And it's just some wise choices. And these two working together, it just seems like the amount of inspiration they have and creativity is just crazy. And I just wonder about, I think there's banjo on this. Am I correct? Is it a banjo they're playing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yes.
Mhm.
And I love that you have these talented artists. Reminds me actually of your friend Keith as well, who will just pick up, let's pick up the mandolin. How does that work? Or let's try the banjo. Oh, that, and they create these dynamics and these what do you call it? A multi-instrumentalists or whatever.
Yeah.
They are able to do great things that someone who can only really focus on one instrument, they can do so much more, and it's especially true with synthesizers and acoustic instruments. I find that is the case, but these guys are super creative, and also I was talking earlier this week about the Bay City Rollers on their second album, how they had so many instruments, including violin and accordion. I love that. It's really outside of the box of typical pop music. So that's why it's a good song. It's a well-written song as well, but that's kind of why I chose this one.
After all is said and done, I look back at it all. I wanna believe it all was fun and laughter. All the people in my life, most of whom I love, all of those that brought me sunshine and laughter. All the dreams was after each day with you. We went upside into night. We're looking in, we're looking out each day with you. Taking our dreams. If yesterday was such a dream, I come waited for today. When you could wake up without hurt and anger. Last time I held you tight, I wanted it to last forever and ever and ever. Never stop loving you. We went upside inside out. We're looking in, we're looking out each day with you. Making up dreams. Sometimes the world isn't listening to what I got to say. The sky isn't blue, no matter what I do. Sometimes I try not to hear you, but everything you say, and I've heard it so true that I'm telling you what I heard today. Yeah, come on, take it away.
I think that the marriage of these two artists was just really spot on. And I had the privilege of seeing them perform live, and they just really worked really well together. It was fluent, it was effortless. It was a joy to watch them perform together, and this album is a joy to listen to. So tell us about your last song that you picked off of the same album.
Yeah, so this is Same Guy, and this one was kind of a slow burner for me. It wasn't one of the songs that kind of stuck out immediately. I liked the I forget the Yacht Rock Night, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
That one stuck out. I love these two guys because
Yeah.
nothing bothers me more than people that talk about certain bands being in the studio for a year and a half and all of the inverted chords that they use and this and that and the other stuff. It's like, yeah, some people go into the studio for a week and come up with a great album.
Mhm.
And they may not have as many inverted chords that someone is looking for, but I get kind of sick of hearing it, because even though I like some of those bands, I don't know that that's what popular music is really all about. And I just love that they did that song, and that one stood out to me. But Same Guy was a slow burner, and it's become one of my favorite. And this is kind of an 80s rocker, I was kind of thinking. And maybe that's how it kind of flew under the radar. But this is the thing, like everything they write is good. And so you have to, I went back to this because I listened to it for a month, and then I left it, and then I went back and listened to it, and different songs start to stick out. So this is a great tune that they wrote here, and it's a lot of fun.
The same guy who was holding your hand when you loved me. The same guy who was there by your side when you had me. Who was holding your hand when you loved me. Who was running around with your heartbeat. 'Cause I'm the same guy who was there before. Oh, to love you through all this time. 'Cause I'm the same guy who was there before. The one who loved you through all this time. Wouldn't you know it gets better? It's just the same guy who was running around with your heartbeat. Who was loving you then when you loved me. Who was wanting you more when you had me. Same guy who was holding your hand when you loved me. Same guy who was there by your side when I had you. Who was holding your hand when you loved me. Who was there by your side when you needed me. Same guy who was there before. One who loved you through all of this time. I'm the same guy who was there before. One who loved you through all of this time. Wouldn't you know it gets better? It's just the same guy who was holding your hand when you loved me. Same guy who was there by your side when I loved you. The same guy who was there by